Give me the beat, boy. Free my soul. Want to get lost in your rock and roll. Nathan Carter doing the singing. He's the hottest new name on the music circuit. He's playing the Olympia on the 29th of March. It's a Friday night. He's bringing a whole new generation to country music, and he's being described as a breath of fresh air to live music. He's here in studio. Good morning, Nathan. How are you?
Good morning. Great to be here.
Yeah, that was a good recording. I enjoyed
Thanks
that.
very much. He was singing away.
Singing away. I feel guilty about having entertainers in early in the morning because, you know, you guys were working till all hours in the morning. Were you gigging last night?
We were. We did a show in Cavan, and we got to Dublin at about 3 o'clock, and then we were up this morning at 6:30. So we got a few hours sleep anyway.
People have been sainted for less. That's hard going. So anyway, great. You're only 22 years of age. That's pretty impressive. And here you are, live and awake. I'm very impressed. It is a bit early. You're a Liverpool native. I was surprised to hear.
I am. Yeah. Born and raised in Liverpool.
Liverpool, why aren't you talking like that? Hello. What age did you leave Liverpool?
Oh, well, I was there most of my life, and then I used to come over to Ireland every summer to visit family and friends. And my mum's side of the family were originally from a place called Warren Point in County Down.
Yep.
And I used to come over for the Flackyos every year. I was into traditional music and played the accordion. So I was over every summer, and then met a guy called John Farry, who's a talented songwriter, and he'd asked me would I consider putting a band on the road, and I said yeah. And he said, why don't you move over and we'll try and get things up and going, and I'll try and get a few dates. And so anyway, with the band, we got the band together, and probably 4 or 5 years ago that I met John, and we haven't looked back really, you know.
I know. Well, go back to Liverpool. So you're growing up in Liverpool. What team are you supporting over there?
Liverpool.
Of course.
Half the family were Liverpool, the other half were Everton, you know. So.
Oh, nice. And so your mum, dad, the family would have been Beatles, Jerry and the Pacemakers, Freddie and the Dreamers.
That was their time, yeah.
Yeah. So you grew up with a lot of Beatles music, I suspect, with the sound of the 60s.
I did, sort of, but my nan, I would have always been dragged along to the Irish Centre in Liverpool on Mount Pleasant Street, and my nan was a big fan of all the country music and the show bands. We would have had people like Joe Dolan and Philomena Begley and Big Tom, and that's why I was always brought along to watch these bands, you know. Yeah. And I find myself going to school whistling Danny Boy, you know, these show band tunes, you know. So I was the very uncool one at school for listening to country stuff like that. Big time. It was very uncool, but it's funny now how there's so many young people now getting into country and thinking that it's cool, you know, because for so long it definitely wasn't. I was the odd one out, you know. It's
cool to be country, it certainly is. So did your parents send you to a stage school or anything like that, or just purely for accordion lessons?
No, I just sort of picked it up through playing traditional stuff and listening to country stuff and seeing bands, and gradually started singing, and I was in a choir for many years, and then just you know, started getting gigs and working away, and I never looked back really, you know.
Because you're only 22, you've been growing up with the 80s music and 90s music, you know.
90s, yeah, that was my sort of...
Whams and all the glam stuff and all whatever, it was back then. I was trying to remember a few songs, but you weren't anyway influenced by any of that.
Well, I would have listened to it, you know. I mean, I'm a big fan of all different types of music, and my main love is country stuff.
Absolutely. You're on the Late Late Show, you played the Late Late. What's it like playing the Late Late?
It was great now. You know, we tried for so long to get on, and then we released Wagon, the single, and the album.
Yeah, doing really well.
We managed to get on, and we didn't sing Wagon now, but we managed to get on, and there was great response from it. You know? It was great to get on the TV, and like you say, a shop window.
Upping the profile.
Yeah.
So what's the live music scene like? I mean, as you say, there's a lot of young people coming to country music now, and you're leading the parade, I think.
There is. It's unbelievable, you know. For as I said, for years I was going to watch bands, and you know, the age group would have been, you know, 40 plus, all going to the country stuff, and I've always loved it, but it was always an aim to try and convince younger ones to get back into thinking that country is for all ages, you know. Now I say country, but we don't just do all country, you know. I feature a lot of the accordion and some of the older Irish stuff, and some of the more modern stuff, Celtic stuff, but it's now great to see, you know, all over the country we're doing gigs, and there's dance halls and theatres full of not just for my sort of music scene, but it's great to see that people are getting back into live music in general.
Absolutely. You know, keep it live. I always had this theory that from the sort of Mason-Dixon line, somewhere across Mullingar, from there up, the country was very popular.
Yeah.
And from there down, it was more sort of pop, you know.
Yeah, well, that's definitely. I think that was the case. I mean, we played in a place in Cork last Saturday night. Dunmanway. I don't know if you heard of Dunmanway.
No, it well.
And I'd never played down that far before down in Cork. And there was over 700 people in a dance hall on Saturday night in Dunmanway, and I'd say 70% of them were around 18 to 25. You know, all mad into the music, and it was unreal to think. You know, so it's definitely spreading all over the country, and you know, Dublin is obviously a different story because it's so
coming around to it.
But it's definitely coming around, that's for sure, you know.
And it must be hard putting a band together and getting on the road. It's an expensive thing to do.
It was very hard. I tell you, I struggled for the first, I'd say, year to the 18 months. That there was a long time we sort of was climbing, and we just sat at one, you know, and we just kept at it and kept at it. And
you're on your way. You're there.
Thank God we're doing okay.
Well, it's good to see you and meet you at last, because I heard so much about you. Signed the Late Late, but everyone's talking about Nathan Carter, the hottest new name in country music. So you have some of the musicians with you. Who have you got with you?
We've got Tom over there on the fiddle and the mandolin. And,
morning, Tom.
She was normally plays the bass, but he's brought the acoustic along today.
Very nice acoustic guitar. That's a Guild guitar, which costs about 3,500 to 4,000. I understand.
We might be lynched on the way out.
Absolutely. Okay, what would you like to sing for us?
Well, we've been requested to sing Wagon, and I've got to say a big hello to Avril out there, and I hope she's listening in. We said we'd do this one for her. It's a little song called Wagon Wheel.
Attaboy. Thanks, Nathan.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
1, 2.
Headed down south to the land of the pines, on my way to North Carolina, staring up the road, pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours. I'm picking me up funky diamond flowers. I'm hoping for rally so I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like the wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Sing on again. Woo! Hey! I was running from the cold up in New England. Was born to be a fiddler in an all-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. Oh, the North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave. I ain't turning back to live that old life no more. Yeah. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Here we go. I was walking to the south out of Bono. Got a truck around a field, he had a nice and long tow. He's heading west on the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get him along for the sun. Your baby coming home, she's the only one. And if I die in rally, at least I will be free. Yeah, so rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel it. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Sing it again. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. All right.
Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Here we go. Nice. I like it. Nathan, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
No problem.
Really
Thank you for having me.
Enjoy that. How about that? Hey, the Grand Ole Opry comes live. North Wall Key at Sunshine 106.8. Here's Dolly.
Is that okay?
Brilliant.
Sound is fab.